Well, then we're going to have to zoom out the camera a little bit. He's as big as a black hole.
Whoa.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not. Here we are at Gebhards on a Monday on Earth Day. What's up, everybody? I never could say this guy's name. He's a huge supporter, and he tells me every time how to say it. How do you say his name? Liban. How would you say his name?
Liban.
Liban?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, it's Liban. I don't think it is, but ATF, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we got a FedEx truck right to F in back of us.
Sponsor this week.
Yeah. Sponsored by FedEx. Oh my, yeah. Why is that? I guess
they're in there fighting or something. Here,
I guess they park wherever they want in New York City. No, of course they do. And then
if they're bringing Matt beer by.
So do I.
Oh yeah, Matt's Harley right there.
You're blocking me in.
Here, move over, Matt, so they can see your Harley.
No, they don't need to see the plates.
Anyway, I hope everyone's good. It's Earth Day. Do you
today?
Yeah, do you participate?
Happy Earth Day.
Happy.
To the Spanish King.
To the
Spanish King. Happy. Let's move our garbage from here to over here. That's all we do on Earth Day, right? What are we accomplishing on Earth Day?
Well, listen, you know what? We're drinking beer. Beer comes from the earth.
Glasses come from the earth.
There we go.
Yeah.
And everything's recycled.
All right, we're not doing plastic today, so that's a good sign, right?
Yeah, moving on up.
Greta Thunberg would be happy.
Thunberg.
Yeah. She's got a nice set on her now.
Is that right?
Oh my God, the activist
she's in her 20s.
She's got a nice set on her. People don't like the Greta, but she's got a nice set. Is she of age? Hopefully,
they're fake.
They're fake.
That'd be great.
No,
that'd be great.
I believe her policies are real. I believe what she believes and what she believes.
Her pair of policies,
allegedly.
She's got some policies. I think we could all admit she's got some policies.
Yeah, and some talent.
Wait, we pronounced his name correctly.
Liban.
There we go. You were thinking Elton John,
exactly,
too. I was thinking Elton John. I was thinking a little Liban.
Or Liban Helm.
Liban Helm. That's where I was going.
Helm of the band.
Liban.
Yes.
Yes.
B's and B's are interchangeable.
He sings my favorite live song of all time.
The Wait, Cripple Creek.
Dang, dude.
Nope. Not real.
That's not real. Don't show that. That's not
text
real.
It to me.
That's some AI generated stuff.
What's your favorite song?
By the band? Well, my favorite live song, of all time is The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down by Levon Helms. That is by far my favorite live song.
Helm.
Just one of them. Right?
Do you have a favorite live performance?
Can't say I do.
Not even a short list of songs. Maybe a little Pearl
from Levon Helms. Oh, I thought you were asking about.
No,
I was looking at booby pictures, so I missed the part of that.
All right, I understand. What about you, Littlefoot?
I'll have to go summer '77. I can't lock the date in off the top of my head.
Oh, he's going Grateful Dead.
Yeah, Helmsley Franklin. Probably the Winterland. Maybe in '75.
Wait, but what song? Not
Helmsley Franklin.
Oh, okay.
That's if I had to listen to one song over and over for the rest of my life, it's either that. It sure shit isn't a Carpenters song. I'll tell you that.
No.
You know they were right next to Ron, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The Carpenters live right next to Ron. We learned that a few weeks ago here at Gebhards. I don't think Ron, the waiter's coming today. We need a little break. The latest episode of the Opie Radio podcast is out wherever you find your podcast. I'm telling you, we really we changed up our game with the podcast, and most of the episodes are from here at Gebhards. And Ron decided that he was going to use us for some therapy. I was telling Matt doesn't know. Matt doesn't know what Ron was talking about because Matt
had to go.
Matt had stuff to do. So Matt leaves. This was 2 weeks ago here at Gebhards. He leaves. And then Ron sat in that seat and started talking about his mom, how she used to walk around the house naked. Did your mom walk around the house naked?
No.
Host mom?
No.
Regular mom?
None of the moms.
None of your moms?
No, none of my moms are naked or ever were.
And he was casual about it, saying that his mom used to walk around the house naked. And then were you here when he talked about how his mom would go on like dates with other women and bring him, and he would have to sit down in another room on a typewriter and type out stories while mom went upstairs.
Just so he could like mask the sounds. Is that what it was?
Well, they didn't have tablets back then, and
yeah, they were basically
Type louder.
she basically goes, Ron,
Turn up your 8-track.
Ron, write one of your stories. That's probably why he's a comedian. Write one of your stories, and then she would go
He's
upstairs.
like, I guess I will, Mom.
And then, according to Ron, she would be mowing the lawn. Oh my god! And then,
Goodness.
if that wasn't bad enough, late in the live stream, this is all on the latest episode of the podcast, the long version. Please download it. I could use a few more downloads. Ron admitted that he would wrestle with his mom on the bed, Matt,
That's not right.
and her intentions weren't good.
That's even less right.
he admitted it right where you're sitting.
In this
that's
chair?
In that chair.
That's not right also.
we cleaned the chair.
Did you? All right.
We hosed down the chair, but I think that's why Ron's not here. I think we all needed to just breathe.
Maybe Ron needs to breathe too.
Ron needs to breathe too. Ron needs to go through like a car wash or something because you missed all this.
Yes,
though.
I
You,
did.
you walked off.
I'm pretty glad
dark
I did.
stuff. Trevor Myers goes dark stuff. Yeah, I think.
I don't mind hearing it secondhand. It's quite a bit better than from the mouth of the babe.
Sometimes you do some things on these live streams or a radio show or a TV show just kind of to pump it up, right, for entertainment value. But when he said that his mom used to walk around naked, me and Robert walked off. I wasn't doing it to
Leave
make
it to
it
him.
even
Just
more.
let him take it.
Our instinct was to leave the scene.
Yeah.
And then he starts talking about the other stuff, and I went out there. Well, that I kind of
You
played.
going across the road?
I was on the sidewalk dry heaving.
Try to lay underneath that FedEx truck.
Yeah, I was dry heaving on the sidewalk. So yeah, not good. Tommy Festa, what's up, Tommy? Matt's favorite live song was from the Great California Raisins.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
No, but Levon Helm had one of the greatest fucking voices in rock history. And then one of the greatest guitarists of all time died, Dicky Betts.
Yes.
I was in-
Dicky Betts.
I was in an Allman Brothers loop all weekend long because of the Dicky Betts.
Got poured out.
I think he made it to 80 though, right?
Yes, he was 80 years old.
Just like Jesus.
Yeah.
I posted some rare photos that I took. Well, rare. I put some photos I took of Dickie about 23 years ago.
Nice.
And if you follow a couple of disc jockeys at Q104,
No, we don't do that.
those are my photos.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're using your photos?
Thanks, Ken Dashoff for the credit on that.
Ken, all right. I don't want Robert walking off. So hi, Ken. How are you? Do you put soup in your hair?
But yes, no.
You're sticking around for that?
Dicky Betts. I don't work there anymore.
One of the guys we used to know on the radio. Look, man, he's got a piece, a hair piece.
That kind of piece.
Yeah. He looks like what was the group in the Flintstones? The Way Outs or whatever they were called.
Oh,
They were sort of like a
Beatles,
band in the Flintstones. He kind of has
like
one
the
of
Bedrocks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say they were the Way Outs, or I don't know. Somebody on the thing will tell us. But Dicky Betts, man, I was listening to Jessica. If Jessica, do you like the Allman Brothers?
I do.
But when you put Jessica on and you're not instantly happy, there's something wrong with you.
Exactly. You're
There's
a communist.
something wrong with you. You don't have to even like the band, but that song is just amazing.
I spent years in March, every year, up at the Beacon. Yeah, no. Well, it was at Culligan because I saw the Allman Brothers 151 times, and most of that.
Damn it.
Wait. You saw the Allman Brothers 151 times?
Yep.
That's nuts.
Holy shit. I've seen
Well,
them
it was every March.
All
March long, up at
at
the
the
Beacon.
Beacon.
At the Beacon.
I was going to brag and say I probably have seen them close to 20 times. I thought that was going to be like.
Yeah.
151.
You were counting.
Oh yeah.
How many times have you seen The Dead?
With Jerry 35. I've seen the remaining four members. We're over 100 at this point. Jesus.
All right, go ahead. Allman Brothers Beacon Theater. Saw them 151 times.
So I had a cool gig when I was working at the competing radio station to where you were, But
We
had
didn't
this-
have
competition.
we didn't have competition. You thought me and Anthony had competition. Get the hell
Anthony
out
and
of
I.
All right, so
here.
when I was
Anthony and I.
we did this promotion, which I brought down from Boston, where we would put 2 listeners on director's chairs on stage.
The last time I saw the Allman Brothers, thanks to Mr. Leeds, Steve Leeds, who was a friend of mine. I hope he's doing well. I think I don't know if he's working at Sirius XM anymore, but went to a few shows with him. He took me to the Allman Brothers. He's like, I got something special for you tonight. And our seats were literally on the stage. Literally on the stage. There was like, how many? Like 12 seats, maybe? 12 seats on the
That
stage.
was at a Beacon show.
Yeah, at the Beacon.
Good.
So when Greg Allman was still alive, wow. So this goes back a while, huh? Greg Allman, when he was alive, he would get off his Moog. Did he play the Moog, right?
He had a Moog and a
You say Moog, I say
Can you say
Moog.
that? Can you say that on
High Hammond B3.
Yeah. So when it was time for him to take a break, because Warren Haynes was doing all the heavy lifting back then, Greg Allman would just walk off the stage, and we were kind of behind the curtain. You couldn't really see us from the audience, but we were right there, right at the edge of the curtain. Greg Allman would be standing right where Matt is, waiting for his, and he would be bored out of his mind. And Warren Haynes, and everyone's just going nuts. And then when it was time, he would walk back out and get back on his
Years
instrument.
before that, in the late 90s, before he quit drinking and everything, 'cause
Right.
he still was drinking for a bit, he would get so into it and he'd be a little hammered that they had his piano bench on, they built like hinges, for a door,
Nice.
so that and then he was belted in, and there was a roadie's job. They have like an airplane seatbelt, right? So that he would push back or he'd get into it, and then the bench would fall back on the hinges, and there'd be a roadie who would push him back up.
Catch him.
Yep.
That's awesome. Nathan Brimmer, one of ours. You saw the Allman Brothers 151 times. Holy yes, just buy the album already. I don't know. Nah, this band's. I think Pearl Jam's a band you could see a million times. I think the Dead, obviously.
Metallica.
Metallica, you think you could see a million times?
Hell yeah.
Do they mix up the show enough?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the thing, right? The brothers would do. You wouldn't see the same show twice. Pearl Jam doesn't believe the same show twice.
No,
yeah,
never.
that's
Springsteen. I'm not a huge Springsteen fan, but you can
Then
see
you've got like you got the Almonds. No, I don't want to say spinoff, but the Derek Trucks band. Apparently, they're playing a lot of the same set over and over
they
again.
do this. They do a Beacon run,
Right,
yeah.
but don't they do a similar set or the same set often? Huh?
No, they do.
No,
a
are they?
set. Yeah, because
Okay,
they
good.
improvise.
And then they got the kids, right? Aren't the kids starting?
Dwayne, there's the Allman Betts band with Devin Allman, who's Greg's kid,
Right.
and then Dwayne Betts, who looks like Dicky, plays like Dicky. He's great.
There you go. Pearl Jam is done. Jam bands are garbage.
Fuck you in the horse road anyway.
Why are
Jam bands.
jam bands garbage? Can
things
you
there, I
explain,
think.
Daniel? I like I don't like Fish. I don't do the Fish. What's that other band that has a weird name? Jam band.
Goose.
I don't do
I haven't seen
Goose.
Goose. I haven't.
No,
I have no opinion.
there's
as
a
of yet.
weird name jam band that people are like, you gotta check it. No, I checked
It's
them
like
out.
3 names, right?
Mo's pretty good.
Mo's pretty jammy.
Yeah, I don't know. Dave Matthews Band is a jam band.
Oh,
Yeah, but they don't. He doesn't. They don't shake up the set as much.
No, they
Right.
just shit on people.
Yeah, Dave Matthews. They emptied the shitter and they did it on a bridge.
On a bridge.
I guess the logic was let's get it in the river.
Mhm.
But it didn't work.
But it
out.
landed on like a wedding boat or something.
Something,
Right?
Yeah, yeah, that,
Lost a
was,
bunch of fans that day.
that was going. Wait, can you look up that story? Was it a wedding boat?
It was, but it fell onto people on a boat below, I believe.
Yeah.
Was Chicago.
The Dave Matthews incident.
800 pounds.
Whoa.
Human waste.
800 pounds of human waste.
I
Please
like
tell me it
this.
landed right.
Past your sightseeing boat.
Oh, it was
So,
a
all right,
sightseeing
sightseeing,
boat.
okay.
So I was hoping it landed
2004.
right on the Bride or something like that.
That's a sight to see. Sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus!
Hell.
Matt just surprised me with some sweet baby Jesus on tap here at Gebhards. This drink's pretty good considering that I don't know. Winter decided that it's not done.
I'm back.
When I was dropping the kids off on the electric scooter this morning, it was 42 degrees.
What? It was 60 today.
What the hell happened to global warming?
Not around.
It's not real.
It's not around. What you were saying, sorry, but you gotta stop the show when you get a Sway Baby Jesus.
Absolutely.
All right. The string cheese incident.
Yeah.
I told you they had a weird name. Hey, you gotta listen to the string cheese incident. I hope I tried. It stinks. So I might have to agree with the other guy that jam bands are done. I don't know.
I go green jelly.
Oh, green jelly. Little pig.
That's right. That's right.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. That song.
Not a
is
jam band.
Do you know that song?
Yes, I do.
Little pig, what man? Sorry.
Okay, Rambo.
Quiet Riot, underrated. Oh, that's right. Matt's sick, so Robert's sorry. The only time we get sick is when we come to Gebhards. You all right?
Mm-hmm. Damn kids.
Damn kids again, you sick?
Yeah, I guess so.
And Matt's
See,
alive.
you just had another. You're about to have another Petri dish.
Yeah.
Yo, hey!
Petrie's due in 4 weeks.
4 weeks, just like that.
That's it.
That means my birthday's in 4 weeks. What are we doing for my birthday, guys?
Oh, I don't
What
know.
are we doing?
I don't know. Probably changing diapers.
Can you blow off the birthday of your second
I'll
child?
ask her.
Yeah,
I'll
hang
ask
out with
her.
me
Maybe
for my birthday?
she can push it out sooner.
For the people that don't know, his son is due on my birthday, and are we working on this?
We're working on
We're trying
it.
to make it the 23rd of May.
That's it.
Don't fall one day short.
No, tell her to hold it.
My
Paper legs together.
Come on, no coffee today.
my sister let me down. I got a niece, May 22nd. I'm like, wait, all you got to do is 12 more
We'll be
hours.
lucky if she goes another 2 weeks. She keeps saying, she's like, this thing's coming out very, very soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's getting poked.
All right, so you're a little distracted. You got a second kid on the way, and then you also got a dog that's going in for some surgery,
Uh-huh.
little knee
I
surgery.
got to start mowing the lawn, too. All sorts of crap. Well, she's only 6.5, so she needs it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Why did the knee go bad?
Because she's it's her breed, and she's rough, and she pushes it.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
How long will your dog be on the injured list? You think
8 weeks.
should be all right? So she'll be back for next season.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, as long as we can wrangle her and keep her from
Little
taking
knee,
off
little knee
after
surgery. There
a
you go.
chipmunk or a rabbit.
She might be able to kick by opening day. You know, by the yeah, right.
Maybe.
How are you going to keep the dog from not doing what it wants to do, though?
I don't know. I'm going to have my mom take care of her.
Are you going to put it on a little wheelie cart?
No, I
It's
think
gonna
I'm
be in a
just gonna.
cast?
I'm gonna. No, she's got. I don't know how it's all gonna go down.
Does
But
anyone know? Matt doesn't know. Weren't you paying attention?
that was
when
a
the
little bit. I mean, mostly on the financial aspect of
So
it.
the dog can't walk for weeks, and you don't know how you're going to prevent this.
She's gonna have a freaking cone around her neck, so she can't get at the wound, and then my mom's gonna have to just walk her outside and hook her up,
all right.
so she can do her business.
Earth Day is stupid. Earth Day only matters if you get the big corporations involved. Man, they're the ones that can make the difference, man. But instead, they got kids at school picking up garbage. As the big companies pollute our oceans. But yeah, the kids found a couple plastic bags under a tree. That's great.
That offsets everything.
Sure, it does. I always thought it was stupid when we had Earth Day. I'm like, but you know, I'm so old that they used to show the footage on TV of the smokestacks and the car exhaust. You forget how much shit was coming.
Remember
out of
the Italian guy dressed as an Indian? Who's
Wait, he was Italian?
Yes, it wasn't really an Indian.
The guy on the side of the road with the
crying because of the
Is that like
trash,
the spaghetti western?
trash on the side. No, it was an ad for like don't litter.
Right.
You're polluting the earth and the Native Americans. So he's dressed like a chief, and he's got one tear. The actor was an Italian, although he said he had heritage. But yeah.
I didn't know he was Italian.
Yeah.
So
But you know what? In Hollywood, I think you should be able to play other parts. What happened in Hollywood? Are we allowed to talk about this, or are you going to walk off?
I don't work in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
didn't Brando send an
What are the topics we can't talk about with you?
Send somebody to receive it for him.
Anything,
Native American?
Yeah.
everything we talk about. I'll just you don't have to edit.
I'm joking. Politics is where Robert, because he's got a real job. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so don't mention RFK.
Yeah,
like I just did.
What do you think of his family blowing him off?
They did do that. I can confirm they did do
Their
that.
family held a press conference just to say our brother sucks.
Really?
Our brother, or what? I guess it would be a brother, a cousin, uncle, and everything in between.
It's not a nephew anymore.
I wonder if Ron the waiter's mom's lover was there.
Is she high enough on the?
I don't know.
Is she like the Long Island Roosevelt?
Ron the waiter claims that his mom, is now
dating a
Kennedy
with a Kennedy, right?
A female Kennedy, Mary Kennedy. But he doesn't really show his pictures. Everything is vague and weird.
You really want to see pictures of Ron's mom?
Nope.
Scissoring?
I mean,
Kennedy? Hell yeah. You didn't ask that question? Oh. Did I take it too far with that? Yeah, hell yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. But
I think my stomach just turned again.
But the whole Kennedy clan did a press conference to support Biden and basically say their brother's a piece of garbage.
That's crazy.
And then I was looking at that press conference, and you might want to walk off for this one. Remember the movie Multiplicity?
Yeah.
With Michael Keaton?
He's out.
Remember? He's out. The Kennedys are starting to. There's been a drop off.
They never clone a clone.
They're cloning each other or something because as the generations move on, it's like that movie Multiplicity. You got to know the movie. I think it was from 1981. All right, Robert, come on back. Come on back, Robert.
Michael Keaton. Yes, pre-Batman.
Pre-Batman.
The Kennedys are definitely falling off. They're looking a little
inbred.
Thank you. I was going to say inbred,
like Spanish kings.
Like Spanish kings. They're looking,
so it's cheers to the Kennedys now, huh?
They're looking weaker and weaker. The best Earth Day present you got today is that Ron isn't there. Oh my God, Mike Bergen Jr. doesn't like the Ron.
He does.
You like
likes
the Ron,
a good
right?
joke.
Yeah.
Well, the reason Ron's not here is he out planting trees?
Yeah, that's it.
He's composting right now, right?
Maybe he's shopping for.
He's shitting in Central Park. He's fertilizing Central Park. That's the line.
Maybe he's buying a pillow finally.
Or sheets.
Oh God.
He doesn't have a pillow. He doesn't have sheets. His mom scissored him as a kid. That's why he's probably still a virgin. What else? Let's get it all out with this Ron. Let's get it all out. His mom used to walk around naked. He lived next to Karen Carpenter.
His mom's dating the wrong Kennedy.
Yeah, exactly.
And what else?
My dog's back to pooping,
normal.
Randomly.
Oh yeah, your dog's good.
No more squirts.
Well, today struggled, and this fucking baseball came out.
Whoa!
And it actually bounced on the sidewalk.
Yeah, did you field it and throw it first?
I should have. I saw it bounce a little bit.
Think quick.
Whiskey bottles.
Brand new car.
There you go. Ooh, that smell. I think that's
that
the
smell.
I think that's
that
the
song's still funny.
Yeah.
I think that's the last song that it was Ronnie, right? Was it Ronnie, Johnny, or Donnie? No, it wasn't Donnie. Donnie Van Zandt was on 38 Special. Ronnie died in the plane crash, and then Johnny took over, or did Johnny die in the plane crash and then Ronnie took over?
That one I've only seen
Johnny
Leonard
took over
Skinner
for
twice,
Ronnie.
and I
didn't.
So song last
that
year.
Part of my knowing all about them I left when I left Q104. So
well, they made a pact that that if the band was going to continue, that they had to have one original member, and they squashed that so they could have the name out for the next generation of people that rely on that band. So if you see Leonard Skinner now, there's nobody associated with the original band anymore.
No.
And Ronnie, what?
The drummer's still alive.
But is he in the band? Because I heard there's no original members, but they still go out as Leonard Skinner.
So it's like the Four Tops, which is like 8 tops after the original 4.
Yeah, pretty much. But the last song that Ronnie or Johnny, not Donnie, because we know Donnie was
the one before the plane crash. Is that what you're saying?
Ronnie
was That Smell.
That was one of the last songs he wrote.
Oh, really?
And it was about the band, like, all of a sudden partying.
You want me to channel my inner Vic Henley?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what Leonard Skinner's named for, right?
Yeah, high school teacher.
Their gym teacher.
Oh, gym teacher.
Yes.
Right. But it was spelled differently.
His name was Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner.
I didn't like those long-haired boys.
All right, I'll do trivia with you. Whose plane were they flying? Who owned that plane before Leonard Skinner?
The Big Bopper.
And this band was like, this plane is bad news, and they gave it away. And then
I thought it was something like Muddy Waters or something.
And the people around Leonard Skinner were like, why they were on their way to become one of the biggest bands ever, and they're like, why are we flying in this shit box?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't Led Zeppelin.
They were trying to cut corners. What band owned the Leonard Skinner plane before it crashed?
I actually don't know.
You don't know,
or I've forgotten it.
Aerosmith.
Oh, all right, Aerosmith.
And Aerosmith got so scared by this plane, they're like, "Yeah, you can have this damn thing. We're getting another one." No, was it Zeppelin had the badass?
Well, they had a 747, right?
Zeppelin had a badass plane that was so badass that they didn't really stay at many hotels. They would always fly back to LA because they could, because they had such a sick plane that they could hang out on.
The Continental Riot House.
But the Leonard Skinner, and supposedly the Leonard Skinner plane was on its last flight. Supposedly they were gonna finally get rid of this thing.
Well, definitely was on its last flight.
Well, it was on its last flight.
While we're doing plane trivia,
let's go. Let's do this.
Which band member flies their plane?
Hardly.
Bruce Dickinson.
Bruce Dickinson. Yeah, but when you survive ball cancer, you're like, yeah, give me, I'm flying. Right?
I guess so. But how badass is that? Finish your show and be like, all right, guys, get in the back of this plane.
That's kind of
I suppose it's better than beating ball cancer and then doping up and riding a bike through France, allegedly.
Who the hell is passing out shots?
We're doing one. Me and Ollie.
For what? Is there a reason?
It's whiskey biscuit time.
What's a whiskey biscuit time?
You get a whiskey with a biscuit on it. Whiskey biscuits.
For what reason?
I didn't know that was a thing.
We're starting the thing,
awesome.
Man. Cheers.
I think someone else, Robert, will do a whiskey biscuit.
Next time.
All right. Why? Is this a tradition between you two? Between you two lovebirds?
We started it yesterday.
Oh, you started yesterday? So it's a new tradition. We're here for a new tradition.
My throat's still scratchy. I'm coughing.
Yeah, what kind of whiskey you got?
See that whiskey
Yeah, but
fixes
if
the
you're
cough.
following with the biscuit, you can have any whiskey you want.
Well, yeah, but But point is that whiskey, when you're a little frog in your throat, whiskey clears that shit.
I got a tickle for sure. Thanks, Ollie.
what Ron's ball hairs.
All right, CM writes, and one of the brothers got dug up. There was a rumor they were put to rest in a Neil Young T-shirt. Some fan dug them up. That's why they are in a secret location now.
Oh my god!
No, they did rob. They did rob the grave of.
Ronnie Van Zant.
No, I don't know if it was his. I think
Neil Young.
Well, Neil Young is still alive.
Yeah, no, it was he
But
Neil Young shirt.
But CM is right. They started trying to do some grave robbing. I don't know if they did, if they went that far with it. So then they had to move the body somewhere else. Yes.
See, grave robbing is bad, kids. Don't do it.
You think? One of the Aerosmith's dads was a pilot. He told them no for the plane. That's crazy.
I would too. Those weirdos.
It was held together with duct tape.
I'm so glad that they got Carly Simon fronting them for their last tour.
What happened?
Carly Simon, isn't she the new lead singer of Aerosmith?
Why? Because Steven Tyler can't sing? Are you doing Ron the Waiter?
No. I thought the joke actually had some legs.
Wait, maybe it does.
Steven Tyler looks like
Carly Simon.
Oh, Carly Simon?
No. Or a drag
Looks like
impersonator.
he could fit her in his mouth.
Steven Tyler looks like everyone's
Cool.
Italian aunt.
This is true.
He's cool as fuck, though. I had the pleasure of interviewing him once in Boston. He was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. And now I hang out at Gebhards for Whiskey and Biscuit Day.
On Earth Day.
You get to witness it. That's all. You get to watch it happen.
Honestly,
next to you.
I wouldn't have it any other way if you want to know the truth. This is a lot easier.
Whatever.
No
Enjoy your
stress.
peanut butter beer.
And I got a peanut butter beer, yes. Let's
Cheers,
do more
guys.
rock trivia. What killed Bob Marley? Let's do that one.
Wasn't it cancer?
What?
Wasn't it cancer?
It was a
Pancreatic?
it was a very rare form of cancer, but a lot of people think it was the CIA.
Oh.
What? They tried to assassinate him. He survived that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he got some new. I want to say Converse or some. He was a soccer player. He loved his soccer. So they gave him brand new shoes, and there was a wire in the shoes that pricked his big toe.
Oh.
And then this toe was infected for years. They couldn't fucking heal it, and they swear that was that it was the CIA and there was some kind of
poison
or something on the little wire that was in the sneakers.
CIA didn't do that. It's the Russians.
And then that causes cancer that eventually killed him. But now he had a rare form of cancer that actually ran in the family, and I think he collapsed in Central Park. He ended up dying, I think, in I want to say France. He died overseas.
I'm not well. I haven't seen the film, and I'm not well versed on.
All right. And before he was massively huge, he lived in Pittsburgh. All right, Opie, are you going to go back to radio? I think you do great there.
You read that well too. That might be right.
We might pump this up now that we might have professional microphones. We're trying out new mics, then we get a little better camera, and then maybe we start getting guests. The only reason we don't get guests because we have to sit on top of each other. I don't know if you get Neil deGrasse Tyson if he's going to want to sit on me, sit on our lap like we do. So, but I don't know.
You can get Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'll give up my seat. He can.
Well, then we're gonna have to zoom out the camera a little bit. He's as big as a black hole.
Whoa.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. He knows the Earth isn't flat. Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo.